How you doing? My name is Lieutenant Tim McMillan, and this is my story. The story of a seemingly random traffic stop one morning, and how it changed my life forever, and would end up impacting the lives of millions of people all across this world. The morning of October 1st, 2016, I had just worked a 16-hour shift, and while I was on the way home, I ended up pulling a young man over for texting while driving. And what was seemingly just a simple traffic stop would end up bringing me face to face with a world that I honestly didn't know existed. A world of racism, prejudice, and fear. That morning when I finally got home, I was so bothered by what I had seen, I couldn't sleep. So I made this Facebook post on my Facebook account. I said I pulled a car over last night for texting and driving. When I went to talk to the driver, I found a young black male who was looking at me like he was absolutely terrified with his hands up. He said, "What do you want me to do, officer?" His voice was quivering. He was genuinely scared. I looked at him for a moment because what I was seeing made me sad. I said, "I don't want you to get hurt." And when she replied with his voice still shaking, "Do you want me to get out of the car?" I said, "No, I don't want you to text and drive. I don't want you to get in a wreck. I want your mom to always have her baby boy. I want you to grow up and be somebody. I don't even want to write you a ticket. Please pay attention and put the phone down. I just don't want you to get hurt." I truly don't even care whose fault it is that young man was so scared to have a police officer at his window. Blame the media, blame bad cops, blame protesters, or Colin Kaepernick if you want. Doesn't matter to me who's to blame. I just wish somebody would fix it. After I finally got to sleep, I would wake up about 6 hours later and discover that my life had changed forever.
I don't care what you got on. These are real people.
I can't agree with you more. I said to a lot of people afterwards, because the response was so massive, that I love my kids. I'm a father first and a husband, and I love my children, but they're my children.
Yeah.
It's hard to ask anybody else to love my children as much as I do, but we're all somebody's children. And I said we have to do better than saying treat everybody like they want to be treated. We have to treat people like we want them to treat our children. Because we always want more for our children.
It's so true. When do we start to play the role?
We do. We don't think for ourselves. That was the big thing that I said. Stop blaming. Look in the mirror and say, what can I do? Or what have I done? And then say, I'm going to look out for you, you look out for me. And I said, everything will be fine. We can solve a lot of problems that way. If we looked at ourselves instead of saying, well, it's your fault.
Yeah.
It's sad that it's this important. I'm going to be honest with you, Bishop. It's sad to me it's this important for caring about another human being just because we didn't have the same skin color.
You know something, it's sad. It may be sad, but it is beautiful to me to see you.
I was so happy. Week one, I saw that the Black Lives Matter and the African American civil rights groups and the police unions and civil rights groups all supported my post, all supported my message. I told my wife, this is great. They just woke up under the same roof. They don't know it. My life's changed. I can't. It started with one young man in fear, and then I received thousands and thousands and thousands across the world. I saw tears. Teens in Detroit, Chicago, mothers, fathers,
literally saying I'm in tears by what you said. And so
I'm about to be too.
I've said it from the beginning. We will fix it now.